Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video with Tank Viewer today. And today we're doing, well, boys and girls, I'm glad you asked because today it is time to take a look at the all singing, all dancing, brand spanking new season in World Tank's Gone. So that's right, it's the Viper season, complete information. Um, yeah, so we're gonna go over what's about everything about this and stuff like that, and about this vehicle right here. And suddenly, this vehicle I don't see it in within the season, and that could be a Japanese Cold War tactical vehicle, maybe. Possibility, but still, we're going to take a look at this, the complete information about the season, and going over about the two new tanks that's coming in the season and the new mechanic that's coming with this season as well. So, yeah, be very happy about this season coming up there, guys. And like always, if you guys want to take a look at this without my commentary, I'll leave a link down below so that way you guys can go ahead and take a look at without my commentary. So let's get started. So, of course, the Viper season company information uh, coverate uh, the year of the snake and earn premium tanks, commanders, gold, and more themed awards across 100 stages. This will begin on course February 4th at 11:01 UTC time and will end on April 1st, 8:59 UTC time. So yeah, you get good vibes like all these seasons. You have good. Well, which was watch the video as well. And what there's the other new tank, of course, a new commander, a premium commander as I call them, and of course the Viper season. Pretty cool season awards. What we're gonna get the season awards. Well, it looks like we are going to be getting the free, of course, it's going to be a level 100 award. It's a tier 8 Chinese heavy tank, the 112. Tier 8 Chinese premium heavy tank. So if you like playing, um, the World War II, this vehicle will be good for you because I believe, I could be wrong. Please miscorrect me if I am wrong about this vehicle. It it gets, preferential matchmaking, so this one will get that matchmaking where it will not see 2 tiers higher, it will only see 1 tier higher. So the Borsia's matchmaking that this vehicle will probably more likely get is the tier 9 game. So yeah, it will never see a tier 10 vehicle, unlike the other vehicles that is gonna be within the season. And then we got the Type 62 Tier 7 Chinese light tank at level 25. Again, depending on which way you do this, if you're just buying the regular premium pass where it costs 2,000 gold, um, you will have to grind to get this one. But if you decide to pay for about 6,000 gold, depending on which way you want to go with that, um, you will be getting this vehicle along with the um, Ultimate Premium Pass tank as well. So do keep that as a reminder. But it's a pretty nice little light tank and stuff like that. Then we also at level 75 get the Type 59 Tier 8 Premium Chinese medium tank on the season award. Remind you, the Type 62 and the Type 59 here are both aren't completely free. They're within the season pass. It didn't tell us about that. The only vehicle you would get free is the 112. Uh, I guess you could say WZ112, Tier 8 Chinese Premium Heavy Tank. But it looks like we're going to be getting 3 Chinese Tier 8 Premiums. And this is all about China. So, yeah, let's keep on going with the brawl here and see what else we get with also doing this. And the other new boy, or the first new boy, the new BZT-70, which is the Era 2 heavy tank at level 100. Now, I want to talk about this thing a little bit here once we're done with this little video and a few other things. And of course, by completing another 20 more levels, you'll be getting the snake, the hero skin for the vehicle too, which looks pretty nice with the snake on it. And of course, this surprised me. Now, you're probably thinking, damn, that's one big gun this thing is going to have. And truthfully, it is a very big gun for Era 2, but it's not the biggest gun. If you can call in Era 1, the FV4005, or even World War II, both the FV4005 and the FB21 215 or 217 or something like that. 183. Um, actually, aka Death Star and Ship Barn. Um, both carry a 183 caliber gun, which this is about 3 meters smaller than the 183, but it's still a very, very large caliber gun, especially for Era 2. As far as I know, we don't have anything as close as a 180 um, within Era 2 at this point. The closest we got is the Object 120 Tehran, which is a Tech 3 vehicle, which gets 152 caliber, which is for the same Eastern Alliance. Um, and then we got the what is the other vehicle called? We also have the American M60A2 Starship, which gets 152 caliber gun or something like that, um, which is another large caliber. Besides from those two vehicles, there's nothing with a large enough caliber like 180 caliber gun at Era 2. I could be wrong. Please correct me if I am wrong about that. But yeah, this thing does have the biggest gun in Era 3. Wonder how the armor's going to be. And this thing just looks like it's going to be a monster to fight. Ultimate Season Pass. Of course, we get Monkey King, 3D Heroes Commander. Okay, and then we get the all singing, all dancing, the Tier 8 Chinese Premium Heavy Tank, the BZ-176. That's right, boys and girls. The new rocket tanks are here. Well, not here right now, but when this update, this season comes out, they're going to be here. And this is going to be on the Ultimate Premium Pass. So if you really want this vehicle, you're going to either pay about 6,000 gold. Either way you do it, because there's two ways of doing it. Either just down outright paying 6,000 gold, or putting in 2,000 and then putting in another 4,000. And my retrospect for anyone that wants to do that, you might as well just put in the 6,000. So I am correct, you have 2 plus 4. Yeah, it'd be about still about 6,000 gold. So you might as well just put 6,000 gold into the game instead of doing it that way. Unless if you can't afford the 6,000 gold right away, then maybe go ahead and get the 2,000 and spend the 4,000 gold to get the ultimate premium pass, where you can get this tier 8 premium Chinese heavy tank, which the armor might actually be very tough in this game. Who knows? We're going to have to wait and see how strong this armor is. Of course, the rocket boost equipped vehicle. Of course, it's going to be the first vehicle. And of course, it gets 160 caliber gun with 800 alpha of damage. Actually, did we seen about the alpha of the other tank? Okay, so does it even tell us about the alpha? No, it does not tell us about the alpha. Okay, so it doesn't tell us about the alpha about the 180, but it is going to be a pretty good bit, and we're going to find out what the alpha is anyway. So, yeah. But if you guys are more excited for this Chinese rocket tank for tier 8, yeah, that thing just looks so freaking beautiful. Look at those someone bounce right here. This could be actually pretty. This might not be a weak spot. This part down here will be, as far as I know of. Um, So yeah, I mean, I could probably use pull up tank the GG to show you guys, but well, let's find out about what World Tanks console does. And of course, Rocket Boost mechanics have arrived. Yeah, I'm so glad. Let's pause this right here. I am so glad that they're actually introducing the rocket tanks, because if you remember, not too long ago, actually, they introduced the Polish Tier 8 Premium Tank Destroyer to the game, and they didn't give it the mechanic of closer you are, more damage you do, and farther you are, less damage you do. So I'm pretty glad that they're giving these tanks that ability of being a rocket vehicle. But let's go back a little bit. Of course, we got the normal BZ, and that's the tier 7 right there. The tier 7 tech tree. So that means the tech tree could be coming pretty soon. That could be the first ones. And of course, this is, I believe, a tier 8. Boost lasts about 10 seconds. Again, now looks like the tier 7. That's the and plus returning map Ardennes. I'm probably butchering that name so bad. Return map, which is pretty good because we actually got this map for the um, Christmas event. Additional Mo support. Okay. And then Cold War Eastern Alliance balance update. And coming soon, World War II Chinese heavy tank tech tree with rocket boosters, which we got the tier 7, the tier 8, the tier 9, and then the tier 10. I know this is the tier 10, this is tier 7. Believe this one is actually this one could be the tier 8, this one could be the tier 9. So, yeah, not bad after all. And yeah, but if you're pretty excited for Chinese vehicles, this is the season for you because there's a good bit of Chinese vehicles coming with this season. So that is it for the video. In the Chinese horoscopes, hor- horoscope, the snake re- represents wisdom and transformation. It's your usual symbolize a good time for one to grow towards a new phase full of sources. Okay. And of course, 100 stages within the season and stuff like that. Reward highlights and season pass information. That. February 4th, of course, goes right here is the Ultimate Premium Pass vehicles purse. Don't forget, um, once you do buy the Ultimate Premium Pass, you do get 25 skip tier. So that means you will be getting the BZ 176 plus the Type 62 as well once you do purchase it. But here's the free rewards. This is about if you want to be completely free, you will get reward every few stages, including silver, gold boosters, and days of premium time account, and more. You also get the Baya Kill. I'm probably butchering that name so badly. 2D commander with one extra skill slot at stage 75. And then also, once you get up to level 100, you'll be getting the Tier 8 Chinese Premium Heavy Tank, the 112. Um, and then the Viper Season Medal upon completing stage 100, and automatically free for every player in the game. So you don't have to spend any money if you don't want to spend money on this season. But let's say if you do want to spend about 2,000 gold, what are you going to get? Well, you're going to get all rewards for the free pass, reward pass, additional rewards at every stage, the LNY25 insig Inscription. I'm probably butchering that name so badly here. One inscription voucher at stage 7. LNY25 Panda camouflage set at stage 16. Of course, the tier 7 Chinese premium light tank at stage 25. The Year of the Snake album voucher at stage 43. LNY25 Lunar New Year. I'm thinking that's what that means, right? Green Snake camouflage that set uh, the stage 46. Lunar New Year. I'm just gonna say that. Bio Emblem voucher at stage 53. Lunar New Year extinct incineration. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering that name. Three. Incineration voucher at stage 63. I'm hoping I'm so sorry if I'm butchering that name there, guys. Year of the Snake Album Voucher at stage 71. Of course, the Tier 8 Chinese Premium Medium Tank at stage 75. The Viper Season Emblem Voucher at stage 83. And the Lunar New York Snake Emblem Voucher at stage 98. And of course, the BZ 70 Era 2 Eastern Alliance Heavy Tank at level 100. And of course, you'll be also earning yourself 2,000 gold back for next season if you're worried about doing that. If you're just spending about 2,000 gold into the season, you don't want to spend any more than that, um, you'll be getting that 2,000 gold for next season. So there you go. Then the Ultimate Premium Pass as well. You'll be getting all awards in both the free and the season pass. 25 skip tier, and plus the 3D, the Monkey King 3D Hero Commander by purchase, and the Chinese Tier 8 Premium BZ 176 Heavy Tank uh, awarded at purchase, and which costs about 6,000 gold. Now, like I did say, you can do it another way, I guess, but in all reality, if you do decide to do it this way, um, you might as well say you just spend about 6,000 gold into the game, um, or depending on if you've opened up and been saving your gold from your loot crates you've been collecting over the seasons and missions and stuff that you get throughout the game. Um, but if you have, you really don't have to pay for this, do you? Well, out of your pocket, I mean. In some way, yeah, you're paying for it with gold, but if you've already played the game and you're free to play, you saved up a bunch of crates and perhaps you maybe opened them and maybe perhaps you've gotten enough gold to help you to buy the ultimate green pass. I'll say it'll be worth it for this tier 8 premium. But let's say if you just don't want to do that, or maybe you haven't saved up the crates and you just don't want to buy 6,000 gold. 2,000 gold is a very decent axing price in regards of that. In my opinion, uh, I could tell you guys how much it will cost you, for the amount of gold. I normally usually do here. Tell you guys how much it's going to cost. It well, you know what? Wrong app, wrong freaking app. To tank. Let's go ahead and find World of Tanks, and let's go to add-ons. So let's see. If you're looking forward for buying 2,000 gold, it is going to roughly cost you about $14.99. So that's about 20 bucks. Not that bad because for PlayStation, I'm guessing even Xbox, um, it's roughly going to be $25 if you buy a card. Um, but if you don't, if you just use your like normal other, cards where you get your money from, if that makes any sense, it would just be about $14 with tax, 15 bucks and 99 cents. Do keep note that depending on where you live at. Now, if you decide to buy this will be about 30 bucks. Yeah, 30 bucks. Also could take this with a pinch of salt. Depending on where you live at, it might be a little bit more, it might be a little bit less. I can't really say for everybody, along with this one as well, but this one still is going to be the cheaper price. So if you really, really want to make it count, I'd rather put, if I was more like a person that wants to spend a little bit of money to the game, this one will be it. You'll be getting Arrow 2, a Tier 8 premium, Tier 7 premium. You'll be getting 3 premiums out of the 4 different premiums. Actually, wait, no, not 3 different premiums. 4 different premiums out of 5 different premiums because the 112 is a free tank as well. So, yeah, you'll be getting about 2 Tier 8s plus a tier 7 plus a arrow 2 if you decide to pick 2,000 gold. But like I was saying, if you want to do it this other way, you could spend about 2,000 gold and spend another 4,000 gold. But in reality, if you do that, you might as well pay for the 6,000 gold because, to be honest, you might as well say you're paying that amount of gold. It's just not down outright. But I would understand if you just don't have the money to get this one yet, or you just don't have the gold. This one will be the nice price, and then get that 4,000 later on. There you go. I mean, it depending on which way you want to do it. You can do whatever you want there, guys, with your money and stuff like that. Next is the season customization and medals. Lunar New York insignia expiration. I'm probably so badly butchering that. One, the Lunar New York Piana camouflage. Lunar New York A Year of the Snake album, Lunar New Year Green Snake Camouflage, Lunar New Year Explanation. I'm so badly butchering that. Am I? Three, Lunar New Year Bio album, which looks like I don't know what those could be. You're the Snake Emblem voucher, Viper Season Emblem voucher. Ooh, that looks so cool. New York Snake Emblem voucher, and the Viper Season Medal of 2025. That just looks so freaking cool. And of course, right here, down here, you can also get a regular season pass and later uh, upgrades to an ultimate season pass. All you have to do is head to the game in-game store or and use the upgrade to update option available for 4,000 gold. So yes, even Wargaming is telling you that if you really want to do it, but the only way this is going to work if you've already bought the premium pass, and if you already have bought it, this is the only way to actually do this. Otherwise, you can just go ahead and either do 6,000 or 2,000. Um, Complete stage 100, receive a 25% vehicle XP bonus on every multiplayer battle for the rest of the season, and then complete 18 additional stages, earn 90 additional points after stage 100, receive a 25% commander XP bonus on every multiplayer battle for the rest of the season. This one is complete 24 additional stages, earning 120 additional points after stage 100, receive a 25% silver bonus on every multiplayer battle for the rest of the season. So if you want to grind for maybe if you're trying to grind some vehicle XP out, this would be a probably a good time to play a tech tree vehicle if you're grinding a tech tree vehicle. If you decide to complete the season, there you go. And if you decide to also get a little bit more additional points, 18 more points and 24 more points, you'll be getting more credits and more commander XP within the battles as well. So yeah, the Viper starter pack, which is usually free for anyone that is on Xbox or PlayStation. You get 3 days of premium time account, 2 times silver boosters, 5 of those, 5 of 3 times vehicle XP boosters, and 5 4 times commander XP boosters. Get it from the in-game store, the PlayStation store, or the Xbox store. So it's completely free for anyone that decides to pick this up. And plus, you also have one, I believe, for PlayStation, I believe it's for, of course, PS Plus users. For Xbox, I don't know if you can get anything like that. Yins might, because there's another thing for PlayStation, but we're not going in depth about that. Viper season and vehicles. Of course, we got the 122. The 112. We're going to be taking a look at these vehicles. But if you already have the tier 8 Chinese heavy tank, the 112, you'll be earning yourself 4,900,000 credits. Um, if you already have the tier 7 type 62 tier 8, not tier 8, tier 7 Chinese light tank, you'll be earning 1,920,000 credits. And if you already own the type 59 tier 8 Chinese premium medium tank, you'll be earning yourself 3 million credits. Yeah, there you go. But you know what? Let's look at the vehicles real quick. Let's look at the tier 8 Chinese premium heavy tank. And yes, I was right about it. Yeah, let's clap. Um, it does get that provincial matchmaking, so it will not see no tier 10s. So in somewhat way, if you're a new player and either you haven't put gold into the game and you don't know if you really want to, and you just want to play this game for free for right now until you decide if you do want to put money into the game, I would say keep this vehicle. Um, it might be a tier 8 vehicle, but because of the preferential matchmaker where it will only see tier 9s, it's very friendly towards newer players like that. Any provincial matchmaking tanks, I would say definitely 100% keep them. You won't get frustrated with the matchmaking too often. You might not. I can't say. But yeah. But knowing this vehicle will cost you about 12,250 gold, which that, boys and girls, is roughly. Hang on, let's see if we can find out. $99.99. Because you'll be getting yourself about 7,000 gold. So yeah, $100 for a tier 8 premium heavy. Mm, yeah, I would just play the season to get this vehicle for free. If I was saying if Jens, uh, getting it for free is a lot more better than trying to pay $100 for a tier 8 premium tank. Where in this season, if you decide to, well, yeah, if you're doing for free, you're only getting one tank, but still worth it because you're getting a decent Chinese three premium heavy tank. If you're a person that spends about 2,000 gold, you're not getting it 100% free. Well, okay, yeah, you're getting this one for free, but the two tanks not so much. Silver earning rate is 155. XP earning rate is 115. Free XP rate is 5, and crew XP rate is 100. You got 175 pen with your standard ammunition, 250 pen with your premium rounds, and 61 with HE. Damage of 390 with both your standard and premium rounds, and 530 with your HE, and 1,500 hit points. And the gun, let's see, because we already said about the damage. The rate of fire is 4.55 rounds per minute. The damage per minute is 1,774. Okay. Ammunition, you have AP, heat, and HE. Reload time is 13.2 seconds. Aim time is 2.8 seconds. Max ammunition is 45 rounds. Accuracy is 0.44. Accuracy during turn rotation is 1.33. Depression is 6. Elevation is 17. So, not really a bad tank overall. But let's go look at the other two vehicles within this version. The next vehicle is the Chinese Tier 6, not Tier 6, Tier 7 Type 62, which normally would cost you 4,800 gold, which that would be roughly about $29, about $30 for it. Yeah. Not bad. Silver earning rate is 140. XP earning rate is 120, 125. Free XP rate is 5. Crew XP rate is 100. And this thing will put it up to tier 9 because it is a tier 7. Pen is 145 with your standard rounds. With your premium rounds is 220. And with HE about 43. Damage is 180 for both your standard and premium rounds. And 300 for your HE. And hit points is 880. The rate of fire is 16.91 rounds per minute. Of course, we already talked about the damage and stuff. Damage per minute is 1,964. And then our ammunition is AP, heat, and HE. Reload time is 5.5 seconds. Aim time is 2.3. Max ammunition is 47 rounds. Accuracy is 0.37. Accuracy during rotation is 1.78. Depression is 5, and elevation is 20. Yeah, just 20. Okay. So that is the tier 7 Chinese light tank. Let's go back and let's look at the tier 8 Chinese Type 59, which is a tier 8. And also, oh wow, look at that. So you're going to be getting two vehicles with provincial matchmaking in this season for the Chinese. This right here, the Tier 8 Premium Medium Tank and the Tier 8 Premium Heavy Tank. So feel pretty lucky as getting two provincial matchmaking tanks there, guys. But this thing would normally cost you about 7,500 gold, which would roughly cost you about $50 for this vehicle. It's a little bit more cheaper than the heavy tank, but still, I'd rather get it in the season than paying a $50 for this vehicle because you'll be only getting one vehicle where in the season you'll be getting about five vehicles, possibly six, depending on which way you go. Server earning rate is 158. XP earning rate is 115. Free XP rate is 5. Crew XP rate is 100. Pen for your standard rounds is 181. With the premium rounds is 241, and HE is 50. Damage is 250 for both your standard and premium rounds, and 330 for your HE. For your hit points, you got 1,300 hit points. Okay, not bad. And I am sorry for that, there, boys and girls, with my little rat tail chihuahua barking in the background. Not sure what they're barking at. Rate of fire is 6.9 rounds per minute. We talked about the damage and all of that. Your ammunition is AP, APCR, and HE, which that's pretty nice in a lot of regards. No, sure. Hang on, boys and girls. I'll be right back real quick. So we're back, guys. Sorry for that. I had to go see what my dogs were barking and stuff. But let's go ahead and read rest of these stuff. So reload time is 8.7. Aim time is 2.3. Max ammunition is 50 rounds you can carry. Accuracy is 0.36. Accuracy Sorry for that. Actually, during turn rotation is 2.65. Gun to person is 7, and gun elevation is 20. So overall, not that bad of a Chinese medium tank at a tier 8. Yeah. And then next is the big boys of the season, the Cold War vehicles. Of course, Eastern Alliance, Era 2 heavy tank, which I'm surprised for it being an Era 2 vehicle. This vehicle puts the power and firepower. The BZT 70 has one of the hardest hitting guns in Era 2, which, well, yeah, it does. It does have probably one of the most hardest hitting guns at Air 2 and the biggest gun at Air 2 as well. And it's perfect for damage forced challenges and turning your opportunes into scrap. It can give ATGM launchers a run for their money. Ooh, so does that mean it's gonna have some type of like way of ATGMs not really being as effective towards it? Okay. Um, so force on firepower related skills to bring out the full might of this beast from the east. So yeah, okay. We're going to look at this vehicle's stats. So course price up to Air 2. Silver earning rate is 65%, which is really good. Chimeric speed rate is bonus is 10%. Premium tank bonus is 10%. Hit points is 3,100. Engine power is 1,400. Power to weight ratio is 17.28. Speed limit is 50 miles per hour forward and reverse is 20. Gun call to reverse speed is 34 seconds. Turn to reverse speed is 32 seconds. Gun to person 8. Gun elevation is 20. Of course, we got about 380 pen. Their standard 450 with their premium, and 195 with party RAG. Damage is 950 for both our standard and premium rounds, and about 1,450 with AG. Wow. Okay, so this thing will be doing about 1,000 damage, depending on if you use your last shell. Aim time is 2.77 70 seconds. Accuracy is 0.38. Rate of fire is 3.24 rounds per minute. Reload time is 18.50. So make sure you do have something maybe to help you out with that reload. Damage per minute is 3,078. Max ammunition is 44, 44 rounds. Your first type round is AP, then heat, and then HE. Wow. Okay, so if HE does somehow pens, it's doing about 1,450. But do keep in mind, man, you might find a couple tanks in this era that might have some space armor protection. So HE might not be as effective towards those types of tanks. So yeah. The range is 450, senior range is 530. And what's to look at the vehicle? It looks very beautiful. And yep, you can hear my dog again. I guess Scooby wants to say hi to you guys. Say hi, Scooby. I think he's too jealous of guys to say hi now. He's in the background talking, but yeah, he doesn't want to say hi to you. Um, but it does look like it has like two tracks on both left and right. That's something that we do see on the Doom Turtle, and even the mouse. So yeah. Now here it is from the side, from the rear and the side, and then the rear on the other side, and then the armor. I mean, I'm wondering how this armor is going to be though. Is it going to be like really thickly armored, or is it going to be like not as good, or what? Or is this a lower plate right here going to be the weak spot, and this plate right here? Sorry for that, boys and girls. Discuss. What you got, bye? He really wants to be this dude, doesn't he, boys and girls? Um, I don't think this spot right here is gonna be that weak, especially if you start angering. But what about this spot right here? What I'm seeing is going to be. It looks like it's going to be a little weak spot right there. If you're probably using that full gun depression, you're probably gonna make this pretty much strong. Maybe the turn as well. But I guess we're just going to wait and find out about how this vehicle is going to be. Um, yeah. Okay. So next is the. Well, actually, no. this is, of course, about the information about the 3D premium skin that this vehicle will come with once you do, complete additional 25 more, right? Yeah, 20 more additional stages within the season. Um, uh, Once you complete those additional stages, you will be getting this hero skin, the servant skin for the vehicle, so that way you can put it on your vehicle. Next is the BZ-176 World War II Chinese Tier 8 heavy tank. Um, the game's first rocket booster tank pack a mighty punch thanks to its powerful cannon. I was going to say camo. And just like the snake that waits for its prey to come closer, this Chinese rowing shines as a peek a boo vehicle at close range. Ac- uh, Encounters pop up, fire, and fall back to cover to bad. I mean, legal though, not bad. Your next shot. Repeat this tactic to make the most of this tank's perks. And going back to the rocket boost points, this new mechanic will let you experiment with new strategies to give you an advantage over your opportunities. Yeah, opportunities. I'm probably butchering that name so badly. Find more details further below. So yeah, the WZ, not WZ, BZ-176. This thing just looks like it's going to be a monster in the battlefield. And if you watch anyone that has played World Tanks on PC, yeah, I'm either guessing that this thing is going to be as powerful as it is on PC, maybe less powerful, but maybe they might nerf it just a little bit, depending on how Wargaming wants to do this. But it does place up to tier 10. Tank XP bonus rate is 10%. Silver bonus rate is 50%. Hit points is 1,550. Inner power is 600. Partial weight ratio is 10.51. Speed limit is 30 miles per hour. Plus, also keep account with also the rocket boost too. Um, Reverse speed is 15, so not so good in reverse. So yeah, hard reverse speed is 29 seconds. Turn return turn return Turn turn traverse speed is 29 seconds. Gun depression is 10. Gun elevation is 20. Penetration is 208 to 80. Damage is 650 to 800. Aim time is 3.5 seconds. Accuracy is 0.46. Rate of fire is 2.4 rounds per minute. Reload time is 25 seconds. Damage per minute is 1,560. MX ammunition is 30 rounds. You get AP and HE only. View range is 380. Signal range is 600. You get up to about 4 rockets boost. Rocket boost cooldown is 4 seconds. And rocket boost duration is 10 seconds. So, yeah. But look how beautiful this machine is going to look in the game. I can't wait for this vehicle. It looks so cool in the rear as well, and that armor looks like it's gonna be pretty powerful. Yeah, so perhaps this weak spot down here, this not so much. So you could probably bait someone shooting this bit, thinking that's the lower plate, but where you have to aim more lower than that. And I bet if you use that little bit of gun depression, you're probably gonna make the frontal upper plate pretty much strong. And it looks like these little bits right here is going to be pretty strong too, a little bit. But it looks like if you start angering too much, you could make this right here maybe able to be pinned by most guns at its tier. Of course, we got the rocket boost mechanics. This is going to be telling us how the rocket boost mechanics work. So right there we got, down here near our hit points and stuff is the rocket boost. And then, of course, when the rocket boosts are active, as you can see, and I believe down here, yep, rocket status on the hub. Rocket boost not ready. So this icon right here means they're not ready. Rocket boost ready. So when they glow up like this, that means ready. And then rocket boost is active. So when they're like with the 3 types of flames, that means they're active. Then we have the Vipers Season Commanders. Of course, we get the Commander at level 75, which is a Bio Q 2D standard Commander. He looks pretty freaking cool. And of course, we get the Monkey King, which he also gets unique voiceovers as well. No, what's here? Okay, I'm hoping you guys can hear that. If you don't hear it, then like I said, I'll leave a link down below so that way you guys could check this all out. So yeah, and okay, I'm not sure if that's coming through my mic or not. It might be. Season stage buyout. So this is telling you if you really don't want to play the season, you can go and buy it out. I would not recommend doing this. That will be so expensive, about 100 and some dollars, maybe 200, close to almost 200, I believe, bucks to buy the complete season if you do not decide to play through the season. Um, I'd rather say just play through the season, guys. Get all the goodies for just playing the season and stuff like that. But yeah, that is the season information, everything about it. I'd like to know, what are you guys more excited for? Are you extremely excited for the Chinese rocket tanks? Are you excited for this Tier 8 premium Chinese rocket tank? Or are you excited also not just for this vehicle, but the tech tree as well? A new line of vehicles to grind through to play within the World Tanks console here. But I can't wait to see about this vehicle right here, how it's going to interact on the battlefield. It's probably going to be a lot of them on the battlefield at Tier 8. So yeah, if you're a lightly armored tank or a tank destroyer, I wouldn't recommend playing one of those other vehicles at this moment until perhaps maybe the season is over, because you're probably going to be seeing a lot of these vehicles on the battlefield. But what are you also excited for? This era too, even though I, this vehicle's not even in World Tank's PC, so I'm surprised to see how this vehicle's going to perform in World Tank's console. It looks like it's gonna be a low profile vehicle, like most Chinese and Russian tanks are. So, yeah, but it also has a very big gun at Era 2, the biggest gun at Era 2. And yes, it's going to be very much where is that? Where is it? Hard hitting a gun, about doing 950 alpha if you're using both its AP or its heat rounds, or 1,450 with its HE. So that's gonna be pretty cool right there. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm pretty excited for both. I'm actually more excited for the BZ, the Tier 8 Chinese rocket tank, and I'm pretty excited for the Chinese rocket tanks to come in the game in general. But you know what? There's one thing we didn't see information about, and it's about this vehicle. Could that be the Japanese tech tree vehicle? Because as far as I could see, that is not the rocket tanks. Or could it be? Could this be one of the tech tree rocket tanks? Possibility. Um, I mean, I'm not sure, but I could be wrong. One of you guys just said in the last video I did about this, the roadmap, that could be a Chinese vehicle back. I mean, not Chinese, Japanese Cold War vehicle. But looking at it more closely, if you look back in here, you can see. I don't know if I could enlarge the picture. No, I can't. Um, that it looks like it has rockets, so it could be one of the Chinese rocket tanks. So that's my theory. Or it can be a Japanese tank with rockets. But I guess we're just going to wait and see more about this vehicle when it does come out. Um, I know I'm just pretty excited for these Chinese rocket tanks coming. I can't wait for them to come out. Well, actually, the Tech 3 vehicles. But the premium tank you can now definitely get if you do want to get the Tier 8 premium tank, um, by just buying the ultimate premium pass if you really want this vehicle. Though, how toxic is this vehicle going to be in the matchmaking? Time's going to tell. because this vehicle is pretty much a vehicle that could be pretty much toxic for the PC area. But for console, I guess we're just going to wait and find out. But yeah, I'd like to know what you guys are more excited for. Are you excited for this type of tank, or are you excited for perhaps this era too? Which one do you like playing more? Do you like playing World War II or maybe Cold War? Personally, me, I play a little bit both, so I'm pretty much excited for both of these vehicles. They're both new vehicles, of course they are, but I'm also pretty excited for the other vehicles, these other three vehicles right here as well. But a new mechanic is coming in World Tanks Concert there, guys, and I am pretty excited to play some type of new mechanic in the game, giving some type of new twist um, to World Tanks Console. But once the season does come out, I'll be doing a full tank review of the two new tanks. So do keep that as a reminder that there will be a tank review of both of these two new tanks on this YouTube channel. So yeah. But like I said, I want to know what you guys think about both vehicles. Do you like? Are you excited? Which one are you excited for? And let me know down below in the comments. But that's gonna be it for this one there, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you guys did, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you guys want to. And like always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.